Hey everybody, Clem Satterfield here, your go-to North Carolina realtor and your unofficial ACC tour guide for the pre-holiday basketball rush. You know, it's that special time of the year, the week when college hoops tip off in tropical tournaments, neutral gym sites, and casinos. And meanwhile, the rest of us are just, well, we're trying not to burn the gravy. Okay, listen, if the holiday shopping crowd stress you out, don't worry. These ACC matchups will raise your heart rate way faster. So grab your favorite drink, your remote, and maybe your stress ball. Okay, because we're diving into one of the most chaotic and beautiful stretches of the entire hoops season. This is it. All right, let's jump into these pre holiday showdowns. This before my turkey timer goes off. Okay, Monday, November 24th, North Carolina State versus Seton Hall, 2:30 p.m. in Lahaina, Hawaii. North Carolina State opens the week against Seton Hall. And this one's basically, well, it's just a coin flip. The Pack want to run. They want to press and turn this into an open concert floor plan with sunshine everywhere. Seton Hall, they want to dim the lights and make you play in a dark, cramped bonus room. Okay, Mylene State in a nail biter and bring your Tums. Okay, Notre Dame versus Kansas, 3:30 p.m. at the Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Ooh, Notre Dame gets Kansas, and Kansas, well, they're just the clear favorite. Bill Self, well, he has a fast, experienced squad, and it's a big step for the Irish. Notre Dame, well, they can hang in if the threes drop. But Kansas looks like an all cash buyer. They walking into an open house with full of FHA shoppers. Okay, advantage Jayhawks. Syracuse versus Houston at 8 p.m. at Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Well, Syracuse, they're undefeated. And Houston, it's a it's a sledgehammer. Kelvin Sampson's team defends like they're charging rent for every shot attempt. They're really good. Hughes needs a night of miracle shooting to keep this one spicy. Houston, well, they're just strong, they're experienced, and really too physical. Kugels roll. Tuesday, November 25th. This is good. North Carolina versus St. Bonaventure at 8 p.m. It's at the Credit Union Arena in Fort Myers, Florida. Warm. Okay, good. UNC comes in undefeated with Caleb Wilson already looking like the next Tar Heel superstar. St. Bonaventure, well, they're scrappy and older, and they'll try to slow it down, muscle it up, and make the heels uncomfortable. That's their job. Put UNC's firepower, they should be all over the place. They'll win out late. I'll take the heels with Chapel Hill blood pressure rising somewhere around the second media timeout. Okay, California versus UCLA, 10 p.m. at the Chase Center in San Francisco. Well, that's a beautiful place. Cal is improving fast. Matson has them playing confident. They're really doing confident ball. But UCLA is still UCLA, and they defend like every possession is the championship bell. This stays close early, but UCLA's depth and defense should close the deal. Wednesday, November 26th, Virginia Tech versus Colorado State at 5 p.m. the Imperial Arena in Nassau. Okay, it's going to be a fun matchup here. Colorado State, well, they can score like crazy. Virginia Tech shoots the lights out and executes as well as anybody in November. If this turns into a track meet, then CSU has a chance. If it's about execution, the Huskies pull ahead. Marlene, Huskies in a high scoring back and forth classic. That's going to be fun to watch. Thursday, November 27th. This is Thanksgiving Day. Okay, get that turkey. Miami versus BYU at 5 p.m. State Farm Fieldhouse in Kissimmee, Florida. Miami, well, they're rebuilding under Jay Lucas, the Duke guy, and they're getting better by the week. But BYU is really a top 10 buzzsaw. NBA spacing, blistering shooting, and a system that scores way over the limit in waves. Miami keeps it respectable, but BYU, they just got too much ammunition. North Carolina versus Michigan State at 4 o'clock. Okay, this is big. Union Arena in Fort Myers, Florida. It's going to be a heavyweight fight. UNC versus Michigan State, two top 20 teams, two legendary programs, great systems. Michigan State, well, they're physical and they're deep. UNC, they've got more shot making and really the tournament's rising star in Caleb Wilson. Well, this one, it's going to be tight, but I'm going Heels by possession. And yes, I'm biased. I really am. Okay, Duke versus Arkansas at 8 p.m. United Center in Chicago. Okay, this one, well, it's pure entertainment. Duke's a loaded young talent. They really are. Arkansas just dropped 113 points like it was nothing. This is going to be like a luxury new construction showdown. Shiny, expensive, and high energy. Marlene, Duke by a whisker. Unless Arkansas gets hot. Okay, then if that's the case, buckle up. Friday, November 28th, Florida State versus Texas A&M at Tampa, Florida, 5 p.m. FSU has length and athleticism everywhere. A&M has been dropping 100 burgers every game just about. This is a track meet waiting to happen. They're going to be running hard. Give me A&M another offensive showcase, but FSU has the athletes, well, they do, to make it uncomfortable. Coming next would be Georgia Tech versus DePaul, 8 p.m., Niceville, Florida. Well, Tech's been a kind of a pleasant surprise. Scylla has a double-digit machine, and their identity is cleaner than DePaul at this point, at this stage. Okay, I like the Jackets in a tough, neutral site. It's going to be a grinder. Now, Alabama A&M at Clemson, 7 p.m. This one is good. Clemson is the better team. They've got deeper and more physical, okay, and more experienced. A&M is athletic and frisky, but outmatched. I'm going to have to go with the Tigers. They should handle it with easy and early. Ohio State at Pitt, 7 p.m. Ohio State, well, they look vastly improved, deep, balanced, and confident. Pitt, they have explosive guards and play tough at home. This is at Pitt. This feels like one possession game either way, one possession. Marlene, Buckeyes. But if Pitt heats up from the deep, that building, well, they get really loud. And that, folks, is your pre-holiday ACC basketball buffet. If these games don't get you warmed up for Thanksgiving, nothing will. Enjoy the matchups. Enjoy your family. and happy Thanksgiving.